Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review This Is the Tom Green documentary, directed by Tom Green, and focusing on comedian Tom Green, and how his journey took him from unexpected turns and shifts from wild MTV stunts to confronting serious health challenges and ultimately finding peace away from Hollywood on a Canadian farm where he grew up. And this film is a very retrospective, very intimate look at Green and how he has grown and the person he is now, looking back on his successes, his failures, his challenges. And this documentary is directed by Green. There's definitely some moments where there's some technical shortcomings, but it still moves, it's energetic, it's well paced, it has some nice flair to some of the direction. But overall, I think from a technical standpoint, this isn't the kind of documentary that really stands out in that way. From a storytelling perspective, it's very linear, but I do appreciate the very honest, for the most part, perspective that Green brings to his own life. There are certain points where it gets very dramatic and then skirts away from confronting certain things, like what happened in his relationship with Drew Barrymore and how just poof, it was done. It has a big dramatic moment, but it doesn't really expand upon some of those more personal things, and maybe he didn't want to divulge too much or go into that, but it does kind of leave some holes there, some glaring holes. But I do appreciate that this film in general is very authentic in terms of expressing how Tom Green is as a person now and how he has grown, his experiences, his vulnerabilities, his challenges, his successes. I think one of the things that this film does very well is capturing his legacy and seeing how Jackass and the Joe Rogan Experience all kind of stemmed from what Tom Green was laying down in the late 90s into early 2000s. And I knew who Tom Green was. He was a big name all over MTV, and this film really does capture just the scale of his popularity and the influence and those who he made an impact on. So even if it's not the most technically clean film, even if it's pretty standard storytelling, Tom Green still had an interesting legacy and an interesting journey. And it deals with very vulnerable about his big health issues and what he had to go through. And now, looking back and, seeing him now on his farm and his endearing connection with his parents, all of those elements all come together to make an enjoyable and interesting little film that's an easy watch over there on Amazon Prime Video. But those are my thoughts on This Is the Tom Green documentary. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.